As I mentioned before, always try to make a cleaner code. We could simply write MsgBox space the title and contents. For example, by the order we have prompt, which it is mandatory. Let's say welcome, and I could set comma. We have, as an example, VB, let's say critical as an example, and comma. About the title, I say message, and so on. Let's run the code. We have critical, the prompt, and title. But first of all, note that the VB critical I written here, as you see, it is as the button. And when I'm using those buttons, you have the default buttons, you have something like critical or information, etc. as the icon, but you cannot actually have at the same time with button. If I set something like VB yes, no, cancel, and if I set comma, of course going to the title. And if I do manually something like VB, maybe information, okay. If I run the program, you will see there is error. If you want to combine for buttons, you could simply use plus button. You see, immediately after typing plus, now we could continue. Now I have VB yes, no, cancel, and information at the same time. So that's the first trick. And I do not recommend do that. Always use the clean and legitimate system. For example, when I press space, you see we have prompt. Type it exactly that. Prompt, colon, and equal, and type your message. Welcome to the application. Okay, allow me to fix that. Okay. We could continue here, comma, or as you know, I could type underscore. Let's go to the next line. All right. And here now I could say, as you see the order, we have buttons, colon, equal. Let's say VB, maybe information, plus VB yes, no, cancel, comma, underscore, next line. Now let's type title, and you could see even change the order. For example, I could type first title and then prompt and then contents. But for now, we already written by the order. Title, welcome. Okay. Now I could run. Welcome to the application. Yes, no, cancel, and the title also is welcome. But how we could get the result? Of course, we have to set inside of one variable. To see the variables, what type could be, I will show the tables of values. Allow me to show you. Here, as you see, we have the returns value. Okay, cancel, abort, retry, ignore, yes, and no. We have the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we could simply use byte as variable. Here I could define it, then let's say byte button as byte. Alright. And I could set here. Allow me to type byte button equal, and because this message is not alone inside of that, you have to add parentheses after the function name or subroutine and close that there. Okay. Let's run to just make sure it is okay. Okay. And I could get the return value. For example, another MsgBox and byte button value. I say, let's press yes, it is 6, no, it is 7, and cancel, it is 2. So, as an example, I could make if it was 6, so the user pressed yes. But instead of that, also we could use the enums too. For example, I say if the bottom result equal, let's say VBS. Actually, it is working. Then MsgBox, you press yes button. Else if button equal to VB no, then what gonna happens? I copy this message, right click copy and right click paste, or Control or Command V. You pressed no, and of course else, allow me to remove there, you cancel, okay, and end if. So instead of using 6, 7 or other numbers for memorizing, we could use this type. Let's run. Yes, you pressed the yes button. Cancel, you canceled. And no, you pressed no button. So you could understand what is the reaction of your user. If it's pressed yes, so do something. If not, if pressed no, do something. If set cancel, do something else.